Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ANW. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. And in this case, makes mapping out a very logical question quite straightforward. And that question revolves around the fact that today the price made a nice bounce. Now, yes, it was a bad day overall, but within the context of the day, when you consider where the price was at its low points and then where it ultimately closed right there, nothing huge, but there's no doubt about it, there was a nice bounce that started to form. And that brings about the logical question, but is there any sort of true power behind this bounce? Is there any sort of genuine strength? Or is this just some sort of knee-jerk reaction, dead cat bounce type move? I have no idea. But like I said, by using charts, we can make answering this question very straightforward. And in my mind, it all revolves around a single level. And that level is right here at the $2.55 mark. Why is $2.55 so important? Well, hopefully we can all agree on the logic that a price movement with true power, so a bounce, if it's actually a bounce, is going to what? It's going to keep on bouncing, right? Or in other words, the price is going to make progress forward. The price is not going to go back to where it was. I'm assuming you're saying, hey, thanks, Captain Obvious. Of course, if a bounce is actually a bounce, it's going to make progress forward, or else that would be a contradiction. Exactly. So with that in mind, think about $2.55. Any sort of closes below it, or worse yet, if the price separates to the downside, what would that be doing to the price? That would literally be putting the price right back down around these ranges where it was flirting with these lows. And again, going back, not a sign of true strength. Whereas let's say the price pulls back a little bit, does something like this, hovers around and then starts to work its way back upwards. What would you have in this situation here? Well, you'd have a set of lows right there. You'd have this set of lows right there. If you picture each one of these as stair steps, well, hey, now you have stair steps beginning to make progress in the upwards direction. Again, is that anything huge? No, but everything's got to start somewhere. And, whether or not this turns into some huge reversal, I have no idea. But even huge reversals have to start somewhere. And in this situation, quote unquote, starting somewhere, I'm saying is by staying up above $2.55. So that's really kind of the key thing to keep an eye on going forward in terms of whether or not today's late day bounce actually has any sort of true strength behind it. Let's just see if the bulls can make some progress and stay up above $2.55. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.